You're the ideal partner for the zodiac's more dominant signs. Your excessive vanity, inability to ever make up your mind, and to be easily swayed by the opinions of those around you make you an excellent trophy wife or doormat. The Libra mantra is, why bother having an actual thought or doing any hard work so long as you can get by with your good looks? All the thinking and being independent is hard. Libras don't do well with anything that is emotionally challenging, unless it's their knack for passive-aggressive behavior. You actually have an amazing gift for playing other people. Most see you as indecisive and sort of gullible, but that's not always true. You're actually quite clever and able to show people exactly what they want to see in order to charm them into giving you your own way. It's almost as if you aren't stupid at all and are actually very, very manipulative, despite appearances to the contrary. How about that? Well played, Libra. Well played. The Libra values harmony, equality, and balance in all aspects of their life. With this need for harmony, they're sometimes at risk for being too passive and allowing others to get what they want just to keep the peace. Their fear of turbulence can lead to indecisiveness and a fear of confrontation. This air sign makes a wonderful friend and listener, always providing a diplomatic response during difficult times. They value the finer things in life, as well as having a partner to share life with. Being mindful of their need for harmony is essential in relationships, so that they don't sacrifice their truth in order to maintain cooperation and peace. Libras get painted with a beatific brush, but they are secretly the provocateurs of the zodiac. Libras make out like they're all love and light, peacemakers of the zodiac. A closer look at their dark side, though, reveals that the dark side they create is sometimes imposed in a tyrannical fashion. Like the smile of a predator, it may not mean that they like you. Libra is the sign of the scales, and that's what Libras do, weigh things. They are watchful of each other's reactions and always adapting, like shapeshifters, carefully calibrating their behavior to get a certain response. If that need for balance goes too far, Libras become controlling, sneaky, and subversive. This negative behavior is the result of a Libra gift taken to its extreme, the ability to win others over. Charming others. More than any other zodiac sign, Libras are people pleasers and highly tuned into others. They have the reputation of being manipulative, for they know how to use their charm to get what they want. The young Libra John Lennon, when he wanted a guitar and had no money, won over his aunt Mimi Smith with kisses on the cheek. In a 1981 clip, she told an interviewer, "He's a bit like yourself, a soft soaper." To soft soap someone is to use flattery and sweet talk to manipulate them. Libras are hyper-aware of their effect on others and have an instinct for what others want to hear. This leads to changes of being fake and makes it hard to know how they really feel about you. As Sylvia Sky writes in her article on the dark side Libra, like the diet sodas they love, negative Librans are artificially sweet. It is interesting too to think of the fake smile as a kind of baring of the teeth. In the animal kingdom, that's considered a threat. Libras are a cardinal sign, and their amped-up sociability can be a forceful, even aggressive experience if you're on the receiving end. Libras can control the scene with their friendly chatter, itself a kind of defense. Public face versus private face. Libras may present one side to their intimates. Libras may present one side to their intimates and another to the public at large. Astrologist Sylvia Sky uses the example of Mohandas Gandhi, born October 2nd, 1869. Libra shies away from conflict everywhere, except within the family. Hero though he was, Gandhi ignored his wife and refused to send his sons to college, disowning his eldest because he got married instead of being chaste. And I guarantee that there was as much yelling in his home as in every Libra home. But then if the phone rings, Libra will answer it calmly and sweetly. Some Libras have secret lives that others would be shocked to discover. The price of denial. Libras are Venus-ruled and naturally gravitate to what's artful, pleasurable, and makes them look good. The love of leisure can make them decadent and self-indulgent. Libras who deny their own darkness can end up even darker when all that's been repressed finally bursts out into the open. As air signs, Libras are big thinkers, and if they're trying to avoid pain, they'll talk themselves out of dealing with a coming crisis. They can create complex justifications and be blind to the suffering of others when it doesn't fit the picture they want to see. Libras can be scornful at times when topics they deem negative come up. "I'm just a positive person," they'll say, but it can feel oppressive when there are very real problems in a family or relationships, and Libras do not want to deal with them. Self-obsession. Libras use their intellect to spar with others, and when they're feeling negative, use words to bend the will of others. Some use their cunning to ingratiate themselves or to achieve a particular goal. In love, a shadow Libra is narcissistic and only out to be adored, and have their beauty reflected back at them. They are likely to leave behind a string of broken hearts and be cursed afterwards as phony. Some Libras are obsessed with how you make them look and reject all but the impossible idea of perfection. They also impose this on themselves and may suffer from very high standards, always trying to achieve something that cannot be achieved in real life. Everyday misdeeds can include blaming others to avoid responsibility. Libras are inclined to weave a web of lies if it will help them avoid facing the consequences of their actions. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.